So like I said, we're gonna start with some GeoGuessr, see where the night goes, then get some folks together with some Gartic phone if we can muster. We'll get some folks together, but something like this is nice and chill. Something just to gain the masses as possible. We'll go ahead and begin with challenge mode. We're just gonna do a standard. I think it's a 5-round cluster of challenges, and we'll do 3 minutes moving, panning, and zooming aloud. So if you would like to play along with me, here is the linky dinky. There it is. The nice thing about this style of multiplayer is that it is asynchronous, which is to say you don't have to play in the same order that I do. So, of course, as I'm talking about this, you could click the link and hit the start button before me. That's totally fine. And there's no, like, elimination. It's not like the Battle Royale mode where there's people getting eliminated, that kind of thing. It's real chill, and this is probably the style of multiplayer I prefer. That way no one's ever excluded, If you're a little slower on the uptake, that's fine. We're not gonna, kick you from the game, so it's a little bit more, I think, evenly paced. So, I shall begin on my end, and we'll see how things go. Lost? Yes. Based on what I've seen and heard, Braylon, yeah, Lost seems like a pretty tough one for sure. If not the toughest. Alright, well, this tells me a whole lot right now. I would say we're definitely a place where roads exist. And telephone poles. No cars or anything, although we are driving on the right side of the road. Yeah, so... Okay, well, that is a sign that I see frequently in the United States. We're driving on the right side of the road, so... It wouldn't shock me if we were in North America. Nice little lake. Okay, yeah, very good, very good. Somewhere in North America, I mean, this could be a lot of places. There's a lot of countries that drive on the right side of the road. There's a mile marker. That mile marker also looks North American. I think they have mile markers like that in Canada as well. So I can't see United States with the utmost certainty. Just looking at the landscape, it's, it's flat, but there's... I don't know what that's... I mean, I guess you would call them hills. They wouldn't be mesas, I don't think. Whoop, sudden season change. Oh, and then back to normal. We just entered the dark red dimension, the blood dimension. Minute and a half left, and I don't have a whole lot to go by. This, oof. Yeah, when it switches into the low resolution dimension, there's some trailers back there, and then in the oversaturated, but also low resolution dimension, some pictures are just a little bit rough. Yeah, like this, it's kind of hard to see actually. Strip club billboard if it was US. Oh god, now I can't go forward very far. Oh god, it's struggling. I just want to go forward, man. Let me go forward, please. Yeah, see that X? That means it only lets me go so far ahead. Oh, I hate it when it does this, and we've already committed to going this far. We'll crawl as much as it'll let us crawl. But yeah, strip clubs, or casinos, that kind of shit, yeah. Whereas it depends on what part of the United States. I can tell you that in the Midwest, yes, here we go. Looks like we emerged from the anti-dimension. In the Midwest, yes, we do have strip clubs billboards for strip clubs and sex stores, like sex shops. Here in St. Louis in particular, there's a brand of sex stores called Lion's Den. Lion's Den memorabilia. I'm gonna say fucking middle of the country. Bam. Okay, North Dakota. There was no fucking way to know, right? At that point, just, yeah, geographically middle of the country. North Dakota, it could have been Montana, it could have been... it probably wouldn't have been Albuquerque, because, probably not Denver, that's awfully mountainous. Once you get into New Mexico and Arizona, it gets more arid. So, yeah, could have been Idaho, could have been Ohio, could have been New York, upstate New York, could have been Michigan. Could have been even, southern Canada. Ontario. Ontario or Quebec. So it could have been any of those places, but yeah, no. But anyway, yeah, that is not an uncommon sight here in the States, although it depends on the region. Really, just let me think about this. If I've been to North Dakota, I probably have. I've probably been to North Dakota. I just don't remember. I don't remember if I've been here or not, but oh, the Missouri River, isn't that a thing? The Missouri River actually does cut through Missouri. Shocking, right? Yeah, because here in St. Louis, there's a few spots. There's Kansas City. That's where I'll be going. Yeah, here's the Missouri River right here. That's the Mississippi. Here's the Missouri. Here it is. Yeah. So the Missouri River is somewhere that like there's a few points in St. Louis where you actually drive across two rivers. So it's like, oh, Missouri River. Yep, it goes all the way up. It snakes all the way up and meanders up here apparently. Anyway, yeah. So real middle of nowhere. Those are the hardest ones when there's not a lot of clues. Okay, well, see what appears to not be English. Except I see a stop Areno sign. That's just that catches my eye. Yeah, Emblas. I can't read it. Let's keep snooping around, snooping and pooping. What's up, Warbird? Hope you're doing okay, buddy. How'd the stream go yesterday, by the way, dude? I forgot to kind of follow up on it, but I did see that you were doing some Star Wars: The Old Republic. The hydrate, thank you, bud. Thank you for the hydrate. Raylan, I was watching, I think it was on Joel's stream, but Varg Skelthor, or people just call him Joel, and Jabroni Mike were versing each other in GeoGuessr. And usually, Joel smokes him. Usually Joel smokes Mike because Joel's in Sweden, and he's a pretty well-traveled lad, all things considered. Whereas Mike, such as myself, is a North American, an American lad who hasn't really traveled a whole lot. So naturally, when you have a more experienced worldview, games like GeoGuessr come a little bit easier for you. But anyway, Mike's been streaming a lot of GeoGuessr, so it's like he's been practicing in the off season. So when Joel and Mike, it was part of the charity stream that they did a week or two ago. So when they did the GeoGuessr face-off, they were doing the Battle Royale mode. When they did the face-off, it was like a best of 3, or I think it was best of 5 actually. First to 3 or best of 5, what have you. And it was real close, but Mike actually squeaked out the win, and it was pretty fun. It was fun how intense it got at the end, and how like still silly and lighthearted it all was. All right, so I got a minute left. I see what is, I think, Spanish. And for URLs, that's one of my favorite things. 50 seconds left, by the way. But nothing else grabs me. I'm looking for like the name of a place. I really can't make this out. Let's just take a stab. Just put this down somewhere. It could be Mexico. It's awfully green out here. I mean, there's a lot of green places in Mexico, obviously. But I don't know. I'm not sure if it's... I don't know if I'm convinced that it's Mexico. I'm going to say, like, Guatemala. Like Belize. I'm going to say, like, out here, maybe. I know I fell behind in chat, but we'll get caught up in a second. So I was hoping to, like, see something. Oh, it's Portugal. That's the thing. At one point, I was like, could it be Portuguese? It could be. It's like, if it's Portuguese, it could be obviously Portugal or down in South America. So 22 points. 22 points. The charity stream. Yeah, Raylan, you probably were watching. Joel's been playing it for a long time. Yeah, that's the thing. Mike did really well. I was super impressed. He's been playing a lot of GeoGuessr. Good on him. Good on him for recognizing that. More Dishonor, very nice. The early stages. Single. Oh, really? I don't know if I've seen that. You were thinking sport? Yeah, it was Portugal. Yeah, you're right, Raylan. Yeah. Yeah, you've probably noticed this, Raylan. I kind of intentionally don't read chat whenever I'm playing. It's like I feel like it is probably I should probably, like, not be taking input. It's like if I'm gonna play, especially because I'm playing, since I've done the challenge thing where anybody can play with me, or I guess against me. Like, I probably shouldn't be taking assistance. I probably should be trying to do it solo if I'm If I'm playing against people. It'd be one thing if I was just doing completely solo. Like single player mode. Ooh. Okay, let me get a little closer. So yeah, I promise I'm not, it's not that I'm ignoring people, it's not I'm ignoring anybody in particular, but I'm ignoring a lot of people. And I'm like mid thingamajiggy. Belize speak, oh really? I did not know that. Yeah, Belize speaks English. Yeah, I had no idea. It doesn't surprise me. I bet there's a lot of regions down there where English is a lot more common than I think that it is. I mean, there's a lot of English, but these signs are so interesting looking. And like the names of the places are very odd. Not supposed to, I mean, you can, it's just like I said, I will acknowledge that I may or may not respond in time or like read it in time. So I don't want people to think I'm like ignoring them or that I'm being a meanie. It's obviously university. I want to say like my knee-jerk reaction tells me Singapore or Malaysia or like that kind of region, but I don't know if I mean, God, this is a lot of English, and I think Singapore has a fairly large English population or English speak. Oh fuck, there it is. Yeah, Singapore. Okay, Sunview Road. All right, well, that gives me a minute to try to find that shit. It'd be down here, right? Philippines or Singapore. Here it is. It's a small place, so we're gonna get a lot of points. Sunview, you say? Sunview, Singapore. I'm like, yeah. Hey, Alina, good to see you, Alina. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: we're gonna get good points because Singapore is a super small area, and of course, this is just the address for the this particular business. There was a university. Let's look for a university. Like if there's a major university, hospital, 25 seconds, airport. I remember people who play this game a lot. Like a lot, say that they don't like standard world mode because standard world mode has a very heavy slant to include. Oh, wasn't this it? Shit, that might be it right there, dude. Has a very heavy slant towards Singapore and certain areas, like certain capitals. Oh fuck, it was over here then. I thought I saw the name. That's why I got excited. I thought I saw this name a couple times. Nanyang. Nanyang. But it was over here. The Hive. Oh fuck, there it is. The Hive. Yeah. Okay. Oh, if I would have zoomed in a little bit more, we even said that. Yeah. Isn't there a 311 song called The Hive? Then if we go for the Hive or something. I can't remember it, but yeah, anyway. We're doing it pretty good. Again, you plot it in Singapore, you're gonna get mad points. That's pretty good. I think there's a Tom Waits song called Singapore. Or something like that. On Rain Dogs. I'm Singapore. That's my Tom Waits impression. Hope you liked it. You got that shit free of charge. If you don't know who Tom Waits is, or if you've never heard his music before, you might think, oh, Alex, you're just exaggerating. That's not what he sounds like at all. I'm sure he sounds like a very normal American singer. And I am... I can assure you, dear viewer, that is without exaggeration precisely what he sounds like. I'm not actually a huge fan of Tom Waits, but I respect the art that he makes, and I respect what he brings with his very unique brand of singing. But yeah, his gravelly ass voice is so unique, and I don't like it. It's an acquired taste, but I mean, I get why people do. I remember reading that Tom Waits' voice was once compared to what it would sound like to stumble out of a whiskey bar at 4 a.m. out of like a back alley whiskey bar at 4 a.m. being punch drunk, falling down on a gravel road, then getting run over by a car. That's like what his voice sounds like. And And I would not disagree. All right, so also, we're on the right side of the road, and not a whole lot else. Is that a sign? It is not a sign. Could be North America. I've seen signs that seem familiar to me. Well, okay, I say that. Okay, I actually don't recognize that sign. Okay, so never mind. There's a lot of places this could be. Maximum. Okay, I'm pretty sure those are kilometers, not miles per hour. So this is not North America. And these desolate middle of nowhere areas. Can't reach it. And this hard mode, 50 seconds. Almost said 50 cents. 50 cent. Bump. Alright, well. Looking at like the overall... Oh, we got Buffalo. Is it Buffalo, New York? Bison. It's probably more bison than Buffalo. But my heart tells me... I see the trees and the floral, the florification. Man. Fucking Romania. I don't know, man. Just plotting it there, but I got nothing to go by. I'm just saying, like, somewhere in Europe. Canada uses... Oh, does Canada? Oh, you're right. I didn't actually realize that Canada used kilometers per hour, and I've been to Canada. Granted, it's been like... Let's see, I was 17 when I last went to Canada. Yeah, Canada, that was a smart guess, Raylan. Yeah, it absolutely was Canada. Yeah, it was fucking up out there, man. That's actually really cool. Look at all the water that's around there. I bet that's a really pretty drive. I mean, it looked pretty in the pictures we saw. Wow, that's remarkable, yeah. That's like Canada AF. That is so Canadian. But yeah, no, I'll admit, I did know they use kilometers per hour. Had I known that, yeah, Canada makes perfect sense. Well, I gotta remember that. I gotta feed my brain with this good knowledge. It's Northwest Territories. I would have, knowing me, if I was thinking Canada, I would have been like, somewhere up here, or I don't know. I don't know enough about Canada. I would have still done poorly, but I would have done a little bit more than 33 points. So far, I've done like middle of the country, pretty okay, followed by wrong continent, followed by found the exact plot of land, followed by wrong continent again. Any fun art? It's always fun to grab souvenirs in games like this. We of course have a building with some words on it, and it looks to be, well, I mean, I cannot tell Spanish from Portuguese, which is a little bit embarrassing. Entrada, I think, is a word that is in Spanish, but like I said, it could be other things. Yeah, that to me seems like it ought to be Spanish. Can't read that. Any kind of text. I probably rely too much on text, don't I? I mean, I guess that is one of the telltale things, but I sometimes wonder if I go too hard on zooming in on signs and looking for that kind of stuff. I want to do as the pros do. This is a Fortnite ad? No, it's not. Got a minute and some change left. Yes, I'd like to drive on the grass, please. ES. Pretty sure ES means Spain. España. Rio Narla. Was that the name of the place? I wonder. I couldn't remember the. Well, this is like a pretty big-ish city. I'm gonna say it's on the outskirts of Spain. I don't fucking know. Barcelona, you think? Barcelona, that's Spain, right? Yeah, Barcelona. You thinking maybe out here? Galician, Lugo. Yeah, like Lugo. Yeah, that's another one. So Lugo or Rio Narla. Are any of these things large cities? I'm gonna zoom in. 12 seconds to find it. Lugo. Oh, McDonald's. Point of view. Okay. Nice. That was it. It was Northwest. Cool. That was very lucky. Actually, what I mean to say is I'm a gamer, but the honest truth is that I got very lucky there. Let's see how we did. Yes, sir. Right down the middle. That's how I shoot. I'm a right down the middle shooter. Am I a chump? Am I a gamer? No, I'm right in the middle. I do very poorly, and then I do okay, and then I do very well. So let's see. So this, that was just me solo. If anybody wants to play along, we can do another round. Let's do one more round, then we'll try some Gartic phone times. So we'll do play. We'll do challenge, 3 minutes. Invite friends. So if you would like to play along, if you would like to attempt the same location guessing that I am guessing, there's Linky Dinky. Anybody can play. It wasn't Spanish. Oh, interesting. It was Galician. Oh, so that's a... Okay, so Galician is a language then, Raylan. I had no idea. Is there a land of Galicia? yeah, I've never heard of this. Catalan or Galician. So are those all languages? What's up, JD? Aloha to you as well, my friend. You know, I was in Hawaii for about a week with Gracie, and of course when we got engaged. And you know, you learn a number of Hawaiian phrases. Aloha is the obvious one, but I've already forgotten what thank you is, or goodbye. So it's like I knew it. I had it in the back of my head. I've already forgotten. So they have a lot of languages. Wow. National. They have some. So it's like are they like regional? Because it seemed like it was very similar to Spanish. I guess in a similar way that Portuguese has some overlap, but it's probably different enough. I remember in Mexico learning Spanish, learning Mexican Spanish in particular. We learned that there was a lot of differences from Spain Spanish to Mexican Spanish, especially when it came to like certain formal manners of addressing people. The way that verbs would get conjugated. So it's close, but very much separate from it. Like I said, friends, if anybody else wants to join in, here's the link to join if you want to play along with me, if you want to have the same guesses that I have. But again, it's not, and it is timed. It's a 3-minute timer, but you don't have to play at the same time I play. So it's asynchronous multiplayer. So you're welcome to play if you want to. And I'm going to go ahead and begin on my end. And let's see how things go. I see we have a UFO in the background. Vegas or Florida. Vegas or Florida. Is that motherfucking... No way. There's no way that's exactly what I think it is. Hold up. Oh, hold on. That sign does not look English. Do you like how threatening that sounded? That sign's not English. I sounded like a stereotypical American. School of Business, Makassar. It's closer to Spanish than Portuguese. Okay, yeah, so it's close enough. So a Spanish person would probably be able to, you know, to get around. School of Business. Campus. Yeah, that to me smacks of probably not English. Is it Singapore again? It all comes back to Singapore. Office. Marketing office. I thought I saw this and I was like, holy shit, is that Orlando, Florida? But then I saw this and I go, what the fucking hell? This is awesome, whatever this is. I want to get close to whatever that is. It looks fantastic. I may not understand what I'm looking at, but I am impressed. Citraland City. Damn, man. This place looks... Oh, 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 oh. Place looks awesome. Sorry, I like melted in the Matrix for a second. Yeah. Here, I want to get close. Sorry, Makassar. Yeah, okay, doesn't help. And I wish I recognized what any of these things mean. Twin Tower Makassar. Yeah, Lego. My ego. Project. Wear a mask. Oh, these must be recent. Well, actually, okay, maybe not recent. Hold on, I just, out of my morbid ass curiosity, I want to know what is this UFO structure? I don't understand what I'm looking at, but it's fucking cool. I want to go there in real life. Well, okay, well, depending on where this is, maybe I do, maybe I don't, but am I not allowed to get closer? 10 seconds, man. I just gotta put something down. I'm gonna say... I don't know. Bangladesh, maybe? I really don't know. Indonesia, okay. Is it Singapore? Oh, it's a place called Makassar, okay. Yeah, Indonesia, okay. I was thinking, like... I know there's some really cool places that look like that. Yeah, in Sri Lanka, and, I think Mumbai has some cool areas like that. There's another one. Dubai, I think, has some really cool big buildings and like impressive structures. But I can't tell the difference, honestly. What's up, Bogasso? Thanks for joining in, bud. Yeah, I was about to say we didn't do too bad. Look at that. I feel like, I mean, yeah, that was far away. It's like, you know, I'll take the L. That was far away. But I was like, well, surely I got like 1,000 points, right? Nope. 220 points. In all fairness, I was a hemisphere away. I play using Meta Alex. Or do I play using Meta? Oh, do you mean like if I'm looking things up, or if I'm like gathering other intel? Because I try to. Especially like when I'm playing any kind of mode where it's like a multiplayer thing, I try not to like look at the chat too often. Craven County. I'm craving something. I try not to look at the chat too often just because I want to like not have an unfair advantage. And I myself don't look things up. I'm not gonna like say for people playing along. And once again, here is the invite code if anybody wants to play along. I'm not gonna say like, oh, people can't look things up or that kind of stuff, because I don't really care that much. Like this isn't some. It's not like I'm going for like, yeah, I'm going ranked. I want to be a GeoGuessr gamer, a Geo gamer. North Carolina. So that narrows things down. Now, where in North Carolina is the question? Let's say airport. Simmons Airport. Let's look for the airport symbol. I have 2 minutes. There's Raleigh. There's probably a lot of airports. Simmons from Airport. Coastal Regional. Okay, so it's probably on the coast. Like Virginia Beach, maybe? Naval thing. This still feels like a. Oh, hold on. I'm into Virginia at that point. Yep. Hence why it's called Virginia Beach. Camden, maybe. Maybe Wilmington. Wilmington would make sense. It's a large. Right, it's not that airport, obviously. Minute left, by the way. Simmons Nut. I think it's like. Honestly, it might be. It very well might be. Hold up. Let's see what else there is. The other thing is, I got excited when I saw the flags. So that was what drew me close, but of course USA, but I was like, ooh, maybe a little something, something. The Nut Airport. It's really popular. One way. Long term, yeah, we're definitely in an airport. Simmons Nut Airport. North Myrtle Beach. Coastal. They said coastal airport. I was hoping to like, if it's like if you zoom out, you look for like the big areas. I kind of want to risk it for the biscuit and say it's somewhere out here. I mean, this is pretty coastal. Wildwood. Wait, hold on. Is this? Okay, yeah. So it's around here. Okay. I'll make sure I was still in North Carolina. If there's a rift in the sky that tells us, oh, like, yeah. I wouldn't see it IRL. Right. Like, yeah, if there's like a technical thing, I would say like, yeah, if you wanted to use that kind of intel, Raylan, I'm perfectly okay with it. I don't know if I would have the eye to watch for that myself, so I probably wouldn't utilize that info. But yeah, I wouldn't like say people should. Like basically, yeah, for people playing along, such as Alina, who is also in North Carolina land. I'm not gonna like say what should or shouldn't work. So yeah, like I'm perfectly okay with that. Like I said, to me, I don't really care about like everyone has to follow the rules. Like this is kind of a like just for funsies kind of deal. Virginia beaches, yeah, Virginia, yeah. Like I was excited, but then I was like, wait a second, where am I going here? Because yeah, after a certain point, sometimes, especially if I'm like zoomed in too far, I don't really notice the lines. Like I'm scrolling, I don't realize like, oh shit, I passed the boundary. I can tell you back in the day when I was a young Alex, there was a couple years in a row there where myself, my dad, my brother, my aunt, basically a bunch of folks on my dad's side of the family. My parents were divorced when I was very young, but my family's cool now. Everyone's nice and everyone's like very cordial, so there's no drama or anything. But when I was younger, I would still take vacations with my mom's side of the family and sometimes vacations with my dad's side of the family. And one of our go-to places for a couple years there when I was in middle school was the Outer Banks in North Carolina. And I'm pretty sure that's what these are out here. I think these are considered the Outer Banks. I see it doesn't actually say Outer Banks. And this was a while ago. Again, I would have been in middle school. So like, so this would have been, 15 years or so ago. But I'm pretty sure like it was like around here because it's kind of cool how you have these little strips of land and like little highways that kind of dot around. Obviously you can't just drive from Oracoke over to Cedar Island. There are limits, obviously. But you can drive pretty far though. In fact, well, I guess actually you can't make it that far anyway, but you can make it pretty far down. So I can't remember where exactly we stayed in the Outer Banks. But what we would do is we would fly, my dad, my brother, and myself would fly to Richmond. I have an uncle who lives in Richmond, and we would drive from there down into North Carolina. It was a good time. It was a really good time. I haven't been in many moons, but I have fond memories there. Yeah, that's how I am, Alina. Like if I can get real close, that's nice, but if I'm in the right hemisphere, I'm happy. The bridge and the UFO. Yeah. So yeah, the invite link I posted, it starts you in the beginning of the round, the 5-round bundle. So it would start you where I started. So yeah, if you saw the previous round, then you already know you would have seen this round too. So yeah, that invite link, it's like a 5-round bundle each time. So that was number 2, right? I think we have three more. I think this is French. I think that's French. I think croix, if that's how you pronounce it, is French for heart. The reason I know that, oh dude, fucking gamer. The reason I know that is because here in St. Louis we have St. Louis and Missouri in particular is known for having intentional mispronunciations of foreign words. I've told the story of how we have, it's spelled like Versailles, but in Missouri it's pronounced Versailles. So there's Versailles, Missouri. There's a small town called, it's spelled like Japan, but it's spelled Japan, or maybe it's Japan. So there's Japan, Missouri. There's one more. There's another one. The holy trinity of bastardized Missouri spell mispronunciations. But anyway, but yeah, there's a suburb called Creve. It would be pronounced Crèvecoeur if you were French, and it's French for broken heart. But it's a suburb, not too actually far from where I used to live. And we call it Crèvecoeur. Also, I wanted to look at a sign here, but the sign's just fucking gone, so I guess that's not happening. So anyway, so I'm pretty sure in France. But yeah, I wanted to like look at these things because like this all looks very nice, but I got close and it fucking deleted itself, and that makes me sad. Let's go back. Yeah. Here, we've got some signs over here. Let's follow these. I got a minute left. Oh, I went too far. Or something. I think there's a time warp happening. I think I did the time warp again. Let's zoom in from here. Berland. Oof. La Conférence. Switzerland, maybe, you think, Raylan? Maybe. Your guess is as good as mine. I want to see, like, big city. They got cool circular things. Zone. The red circle zone. Oh god, then it just fucking deletes itself. Just disappears. What's this cool building? I want to see what that building is, but we don't have time. No time! Ah! It's probably like a fairly big, let me say right there, right near Geneva. The museum, I think. It was Lyon, or Lyon? Lyon, maybe? Yeah. That's a pretty big city, to my understanding. What's up, Black Magic's? Good to see you, bud. Across the ocean. Alina, I had 2 instances earlier where I just picked the wrong continent, so I'm right there with you. The trolls, man. There's French for creative heart. Very nice, very nice. Like I said, if I get the right hemisphere, I'm happy. If I get the right continent, I'm double happy. If I get the right country, I'm happy times 69. Which is to say, I say all that, dear viewer, what I'm trying to say is it's a good thing you can't see from the waist down, because I would get suspended from Twitch. Anyway, that's exit sign, interstate sign thing that I recognize. So we might be North America. Oh, okay, well. Okay, well. Alright, well, we're near Boston. And or work, okay, well, Interstate 90, exit 45. 90 and 91. Okay, well, I could just say in the middle. 90 is right here. I don't see 91. It would be a state or a major interstate. Okay, there's 91. It could be like right around here then. Oh, Springfield, right? Yeah, Springfield. Which direction are we heading right now? Is it what it say? Massachusetts Pike. East. We're heading east. Okay. So if we're heading east, this way, then yeah, we would be seeing 90 and 91. So like maybe it's like right here. Looking for the point where they'd be splitting off. Yeah, like maybe right around there. Let's keep looking, but that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good hint. It's a pretty good sign, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going this way. I'm wondering if there's other hints. Kilometers per second. Wait, wait, hold on, KMS. Oh, kilometer. Oh, just kilometers, KMS. I was like, wait, what's the S? Why would it be second? Kilometers per second, 100 kilometers per second. Jesus, that's screaming. Am I a joke to you? Yeah. Yeah, no, that was legit very helpful, Raylan. I did not know. I legit did not know. Excuse me, that Canada used kilometers per hour. And I've been to Canada, but I guess in my defense, it's been like 15, like 18 years. Engineer Solutions. I don't know if I can find much more than that hint we saw earlier. I might just hit the submit button and YOLO it, but it'd be nice to know like how far we are from other major areas. Dude, truck, could you please? Oh my god, truck, I want to read the sign. Ah, this truck. You're not helping. Yo, Whale, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I've never been to Boston. I've been to the East Coast a few times, but this fucking truck is trolling my ass. I've been to the East Coast a couple times, but it's each time I went, it was to go to MagFest, so I never like really got to explore that much. I just went right to my hotel. This fucking truck is bamboozling my ass. All right, so I'll just hit with the thing. Yeah. Alina, I appreciate your boldness. Alina said, yo, I got it. Alina said, I got this. All right, guys. I got this shit. Alina says, I got it. Don't you worry, Alex. Don't you worry about a thing. So yeah, we were pretty close. Okay, so it was after the 91 split. Oh, maybe because I went backwards. Oh, I bet that's why. I bet when I should have, yeah, I should have put it a little bit further up. I've yet to get a perfect 5,000. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Mexico is North America, but what does Mexico use? Because actually, I don't know. I don't know if I would know off the top of my head. I would have assumed. Oh shit, yeah, maybe Mexico. So is the United States the only place in the world that uses miles per hour? Because I thought it was like a North America thing. These kilometers, okay, yeah. So is America like just the only country in the entire world that uses MPH? Because I just assumed that there was a few others. Okay, there's 3. Okay, but and I would have assumed the other 2 were Canada and Mexico. So I don't know what the other 2 are. It's just default. Oh, you're right, Elgaso. That might be like the default. Like the default. Like if you scroll out, zoom out rather. Oh, it's on the equator too. Yeah, I bet that's exactly it. Myanmar and Liberia. Oh, okay. Okay. So those are the only 2. Yeah. No, I realized that we're in the minority. I just didn't realize it was. I didn't realize it was like only 3 ever. Oh, hold on. Black Magic says a bunch. Puerto Rico. Oh, interesting. Wait, hold on. The UK? Scotland? Really? Hold on. Ireland uses... Okay, that doesn't sound right. Ireland uses miles per hour. I'm pressing X to doubt on that one. Are we sure on the intel on that, Black Magic? Because that sounds very surprising. They use metric. Oh, maybe it's like they use it in some places. Because I would have never guessed in a million years that they would use MPH. Mubarak Gibon. All right, well that's helpful. And this looks very humid. I feel like my mustache and my beard is sweaty. Also, we're on the left side here, so I'm going against traffic. Yeah, this feels moist and humid. I would not be shocked if it was like Cambodia or like that. That's what my brain's first thought is specifically Cambodia or Vietnam, I suppose. Whoa, hold on. I want to see what was going on there. That looked cool. Huh. I'm already doubting myself. It's a lot. Wow. It's awfully green here, though, is the thing. So I mean, I don't think it's... Yeah, I can't really read that. Hey, could you guys do me a favor and just everywhere we all live, could we just start wearing shirts that says, "Hello, I am a citizen of country name." Country name in this part of the country with like a little arrow pointing to it, like the name of the country in English, followed by the silhouette of the country, and then a little arrow pointing to where the country is on the map of the country. Or I'm sorry, the city is on the map of the country. Because yeah, this doesn't help us. It's down here, yeah. Does that look like Thai? I don't think it does. I guess it could be Thai. God, I didn't think it was, but now I'm doubting myself. Thai is a very unique looking language. I'm gonna say I'm stick with my guts on this one here. And I apologize. I haven't looked at chat in like since the round began, so no, I'm not being helpful here. Gibon. If I could find Gibon, 20 seconds. Hopefully people are not saying, "Alex, you fucking idiot." It's, you know, that thing. There's Laos. It could be. This could be a Laotian area. That's possible. Gibon. That sounds like a thing that it was Bangladesh. Fuck, I guessed Bangladesh earlier. Gibon sounds like something Michael Jackson would have said when he was singing. Gibon. Anyway, let's get caught up on chat. Puerto Rico and Guam are... Oh, yeah, I guess like U.S. territories. That's a fair one. Yeah, they're not states, but they're part of our ownership. You have good meme one for that, Alina? Nice. Flags everywhere. Well, my problem is that I'm a shitter when it comes to recognizing flags. So I would be especially useless. So yeah, it's like I'm just gonna we're gonna make our own political movement. Okay, we're gonna call it the Super Hobbit Party, the Super Hobbit Super Party. And yeah, I'm gonna mandate that all citizens, when they leave their houses, they have to, well, if they're walking a street that is Google Maps patrollable, they have to wear a shirt and like big English letterings. It says, "Hello, I'm a citizen of blank," or blank is the name of the country. And then underneath that is, in parentheses, it's in the, you know, northwestern or lower central, like the part of the country. And then in the back, it says, "Subscribe to Super Hobbit." It's not self-serving, I promise. I live near, yeah, exactly, Alina. Yeah, it's not something I would expect, obviously, all memes aside. Indonesia would have been closer, I think, wouldn't it have been? Where's Indonesia? Oh, it's a little bit, okay, it's a little bit further down. Oh my god, Alina being very bold with the China guess. I think China doesn't allow a lot of Google Maps on their roads. I think there's like a very small number of places in China where Google Maps, like where Google Street View exists. And I think it's like only in their in a few landmarks, like right in front of a few landmarks. There's a couple of other countries that are the same. And then the other thing is that like some countries have like different laws about like privacy laws, that kind of thing. And for a while there, the way this used to work is that if you entered a country in GeoGuessr and you saw a lot of blurry, if you saw German lettering, like German words, like signs, that kind of stuff, but you saw everything was blurred out, like if you saw like city streets that were just blurred, which is to say censored, then you could almost be guaranteed you were in Germany, because Germany privacy laws used to be a lot more strict. They've loosened up a bit, but we did see that once, where I saw German words and I saw blurry things and I was like, oh fuck. So that benefited us once. But anyway, yeah. Where was Gibon? Yeah, it was not anywhere. Okay, well, maybe I would have I would have seen it. Let's see how we did, friends. I did better that time. I had a few pretty good guesses and a couple okay guesses, and I didn't have any gigantic blunders. I could just say China. Yes, that is also accurate. For a similar country. Ooh, that would get me, Nitro. I'd be like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know, man. Just panicked, yeah. But that's the thing, though. You weren't that far off, though, Elena. Mediterranean Sea. Dildo Canada. Oh, I am that even better reason to use it, Raylan. I love it. Yeah, just 5 seconds. Ooh, excuse me. Chinese would be Honkai. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think there's like a very small number of places within China where Google Street View is allowed, so it could happen, but it's pretty unlikely. Yeah, that's a good point, Raylan. I guess that is kind of meta knowledge, but I mean that's you know, you can't unlearn that kind of thing, so I'm not bothered by it, obviously. The alphabet wasn't China. I didn't think it was. I don't know what I would call that alphabet, though. It's very unique. It doesn't seem like it's Thai, is it? It's similarly very, like, very... I don't want to say odd. I don't want to say it's weird, but, like, to me, it's very unique. I see a lot of similarities, for sure. So anyway, I did better that round. I didn't have any, like, gigantic plays, but we did all right. We did all right. Had Nitro in there as well. Good stuff, man. Some good stuff. Man, Nitro fucking killed on that one. Did just almost as good as I did on that one. That was good.